Yeah, so if you clicked on this video, you're most likely thinking that I'm referring to Yakuza 3, but no, that was just a bunch of clickbait right there. Yakuza 3 is actually a really good game. It's nice seeing Kiryu finally chill out. It's nice seeing Kiryu help out orphans and, his adopted daughter. I mean, yeah, the combat's pretty repetitive, but it's still a really nice game, though. Plus, it has some really funny moments, too, and the story and villain is awesome. The only problem with Yakuza 3 is, oh yeah, another good thing about Yakuza 3 is that it has a different setting instead of just being Kamurocho. But really, my only beef with Yakuza 3 was that really dumb police chase segment that's really cheap. But I mean, other than that though, Yakuza 3, one of the best games, story wise anyway. And enemies don't block as much as people claim that they do. Like Yakuza 3 is infamous and known as Block Kuza, but I swear enemies block just as much in other Yakuza games like Kiwami 1 and Yakuza 4 and 5 and 6. Plus, there are ways to mitigate that. Like, Kiryu can just grab enemies and prevent them from blocking or just attack them from behind. Like, it's not that hard. I beat the game on normal mode and didn't die once. And enemies don't even take that long to beat either. And plus, if you upgrade Kiryu in Yakuza 3, he fights just fine. He's still overpowered. I feel like people who think Yakuza 3's combat is bad just didn't just have no skill in general or just didn't utilize the game mechanics. No, but for real, the real Yakuza game, the real worst Yakuza game, in my humble opinion, is Yakuza 4. Now, don't get me wrong, Yakuza 4 is a good game. I mean, this is people's favorite Yakuza game, too. I understand that. I get that opinion. And I do, and like I said, I do like Yakuza 4. Oh, geez, I only played 38 hours of it. I thought it was longer. But, okay, so let's talk about the good things about Yakuza 4. I mean, once again, Kiryu Sejima's in it. It introduces Sejima. And I really do like Sejima, Akiyama, and Kiryu. Actually, I didn't like Akiyama until Yakuza 5 and Yakuza 4. I think Akiyama is a bit of a prick because there's a sub story where Akiyama makes a poor, desperate woman, or tries to make a poor, desperate woman become a prostitute for income, which is just terrible. And then there's Tanimura, this guy. This man is the most forgettable Yakuza character. I'm actually surprised he got a reference in Yakuza 8 Infinite Wealth. But Tanimura sucks. He sucks, so I don't even remember his story arc to be honest. But his combat, his gameplay sucks. Like, I would rather play as that other loser in Yakuza 5. This guy, I mean, he had better combat than Tanimura does. I forgot his name. But man, Tanimura sucks. It's just a generic. His whole story is just, oh, I wonder who killed my dad, and it turns out it was the corrupt police the whole time. The police are the real bad guys, which it's just an overdone gimmick to be honest. Like, yeah, the real cops were the bad guys. Like, South Park did a parody of that kind of shtick, but okay, all right. So good things about Yakuza 4. I like Sejima and Kiryu. And there's also Majima's little henchman who's a boss fight in this game. I forgot his name though, but he's just like Majima. He has a crazy personality, and you fight him. Um, yeah, the combat's nice, but all the Yakuza games have nice combat. And yeah, that's really all. I mean, I need to replay this game, but I'm absolute certain that this is the weakest Yakuza game. First off, so here are the problems. First of all, the sub stories. Sub stories are the most important part of a Yakuza game. Like, yeah, they distract from the main story, but they're funny, they're interesting, and even then, some of them can be pretty tragic and deep. That's Yakuza sub stories, and best of all, they're optional. So if you don't want to do the sub stories, fine, ignore them. But there's a lot of funny and memorable ones, especially in Yakuza. Let's see, Yakuza 0, Yakuza 2, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6, and Yakuza 7 and 8. they have really funny sub stories. Kiwami 1 and Yakuza 4, they just have, and Gaiden, they just have okay sub stories. But with Yakuza 4, I especially forgot about the sub stories, man, because I just don't really remember any of them. The only one I can think of is the one with Akiyama where he loans people some money, and it turns out they waste that money and build like a money tub. I need to replay this game again to get to remember it, but I just don't remember any of the sub stories. So yeah, forgettable sub stories. Another big issue, the villains. I don't remember any of them except for what was his name? Daigo. Yeah, Daigo is the final boss in this game. He fights Kiryu because I guess his problem was that he's running the Tojo clan wrong or something like that. So now Kiryu has to beat him up, even though Kiryu was the one that put Daigo in charge, forcibly, by the way, of the Tojo clan. And now Daigo's all stressed out, so he's going to make a bad deal. So Kiryu is like, no, Daigo, I can't let you do that, so I'm going to have to fight you. And this is what it means to be a real Yakuza, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it was a fun fight from what I remember. But still, though, these other four characters, like their villains, I don't remember anything about them. I mean, Tanimura, his main bad guy was like some cop, and oh my gosh, he has the worst final boss fight in the Yakuza series. Like, it's not even hard or nothing like that. It's just really lame and very boring. Tanimura's final boss, and these other two, I mean, they got good. I mean, these other three characters, they got good final bosses, but Tanimura, Jesus, man, oh my goodness. And then there's like this woman who's like Sajima's sister or something, and she's involved with all four of these people, and I just couldn't really care. Now the whole rubber bullets plot line or plot twist, that's been a big source of controversy. I mean, is it a dumb plot twist that Sajima used fake rubber bullets that just knocked out people instead of killing them? Yeah, but to be honest, I think Sajima has the most interesting story in my opinion. I really liked him. He's a very masculine man, but he's also a sensitive, good-hearted person deep down, just like Kiryu is. And there was the cool part where Kiryu and Sajima meet for the first time. I mean, there was a bit of an awkward appearance with Haruka and Sajima, but when Kiryu and Sajima fight each other, when Kiryu's a boss fight, that was a very unique plot twist. But so yeah, I didn't like the story that much. I don't remember the villains that much. Again, I'm going to have. I only beat this game once. I'm going to have to replay it just to have a better opinion on it. But man, I remember when I was doing my Yakuza marathon, I just couldn't get into Yakuza 4. And I was getting ready for it too because I thought, man, if Yakuza 3 is considered the quote unquote worst Yakuza game, then Yakuza 4 is going to be much better. Which I guess it is in some areas, but it's actually, like, story wise, it's just more forgettable. Some other issues with Yakuza 4, it does reuse some things that were already in Yakuza 3, like that ping pong mini game or whatnot. Now I know about this series. I know it likes to reuse assets and whatnot, and I get that. But with Yakuza 4, you can definitely feel it just leeching off of Yakuza 3 because Yakuza 3 and 4 were made in very relatively short time periods. And yeah, now the concept is very interesting though. I mean, playing as four different characters, but the problem is you play as these four different characters in the exact same city, and in the exact same city, Kamarucho, and oh my gosh, having to level them all up again and go through and explore the same areas gets very repetitive. I remember the rooftops and sewers being absolutely just a drag to go through. Like, I didn't like it at all. And you might be saying, well, wait a second, didn't you say you like Yakuza 5 more? That game has you playing as different characters, and that game has you leveling them up from level 1 again. Here's the thing though, Yakuza 5 story wise, yes, it is flawed, but it's way more interesting than Yakuza 4. And the thing is, Yakuza 5's gameplay is just a huge upgrade, and plus the boss fights are better, plus the mini games are better, the sub stories are funny and memorable again, like the ones that we got in Yakuza 4. Also Sejima or Seijima. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing his name. Also, Sejima just looks cooler. I mean, his that freaking boss fight where he fights a bear after escaping prison was pure. peak Yakuza madness right there. That's like the over the top nonsense that we play Yakuza for. So yeah, I mean, do I hate Yakuza 4? No, I don't hate any of the Yakuza games. I think they're all good. At the end of the day, it's completely subjective. It's just that when it comes to Yakuza games, Yakuza 4 is my least favorite. I still have no idea what Death Stranding is about.